She asleep?
Yes, fast asleep.
How do you feel about it now that we're on our way?
Oh, you're right, Dad.
Certain?
I am now. I suppose I was just keeping her in San Francisco, hoping against hope that one day the doctors would come up with some miraculous cure. Oh, she'll love your ranch. She'll be happy there. I've got to face it, Dad. That's all we can do for her now.
You'll have to wait here a while. You better park right over there. Those are your instructions.
What's going on?
You got yourself a front seat to something you're not going to forget so quick. See that hill? You'll see it light up like you never saw light before. Any minute now, they're going to test an atomic bomb.
Dad, let's turn back.
Wouldn't get very far. Ought to go off any minute now.
But what about Vivian? She'll be terrified.
It'll be just like fireworks for her. She doesn't know what it means. We'll be the ones who'll be frightened. Like you thought it would be?
Of course it is, Grandpa, but much, much better.
Well, there's another surprise for you.
A pony. Grandpa, would you let me ride him?
Well, sure, he's yours. Can you ride?
No, Grandpa, but I can try.
Well, you go on, then. No, I still can't believe it. Every time she smiles at me, I think, well, it's just impossible.
The days after the doctor told me the diagnosis, I was certain he'd call back to say he'd made a mistake, but...
Touch him gently with your heel. How long before she'll have to stay in bed?
He couldn't say exactly, but in a few months she'll be too weak to get up.
Mr. Vernon?
Yes?
My name is Ashley.
Hello.
I came down to see you last week, but they told me you were in San Francisco.
That's right. What can I do for you, Mr. Ashley?
I wonder if you'd be interested in selling your ranch.
I'm afraid you came at the wrong time. This place is giving a deal of pleasure to a little girl, and at this moment I wouldn't dream of giving it up.
Well, it isn't a matter of giving immediate possession. We have options on the land from here all the way down to the river. But we would like a hold on your place, in case of possible expansion later on.
Expansion for what?
Well, I thought you knew. The whole town's talking of it.
Well, I just got in an hour ago.
Oh, I see. Well, I work for the Atomic Energy Commission. They're going to build a plant here.
Grandpa, am I doing all right?
Just fine. This is the little girl I was talking about.
Hello there.
Take him around again.
All right, Grandpa.
Well, since you've been away and this is all new to you, naturally you'll need some time to think it over. Maybe it'd be better if I call back again in a day or so.
I'm afraid the answer would still be the same.
I'll call anyway. Goodbye.
The atomic bomb. Isn't there enough unhappiness in the world without that? Now they want to bring it here. I'm sorry, Alice. I just don't want to be reminded of things like that. Maybe I'll go into town, see what the other fellas have to think about it.
I suppose I should bring Vivian in for a rest. But I haven't the heart to stop her when she's having so much fun.
Let her enjoy herself while she can.
In 3 months, this place will be a boom town. Sure, there'll be problems, but there'll be advantages for every one of us. How much is your place worth right now?
About 4,000.
Well, in 6 months, I'll be able to get you 12 for it. Maybe 15.
If he wants to sell.
I won't be going to sell. It's my home, Harry. It's where I was born and raised. It's where my folks settled when they come out here in covered wagons. And they looked all over before they picked this as the best spot.
Well, maybe it won't help you so much, but things haven't been too good here for 2 or 3 years. Plenty of people in town that could use a little more money. Harry can tell you about that, can't you, Harry?
I'm afraid I can't. You don't run a bank without knowing the problems people have. All of us have. Money-wise, I mean. And money is what the plant's going to bring to this town.
Of course, I'm not saying that money means happiness, but it's a lot easier when you're not pinching and skimping and worrying year after year.
So it's just a question of money.
Oh, there's more to it than that. Now, you fellas got me elected mayor, and I know what this town needs and how much it needs. A new school building, for one thing. And, Doctor, how far is it to the nearest hospital?
26 miles.
And a decent water system wouldn't hurt.
Looks like we got along without him so far.
But is that any reason why our children should have to? That's why I'm glad the plant is coming here. It'll mean the best schools and hospitals and things like that. Sure, I'll hate to see the old town change just like anybody else, but I'm darn sure it'll be worth it.
Seems to me you're all ducking the real point. Now, what's this plant going to make?
Fissionable material, they call it.
No matter what they call it, it all adds up to one thing. The atomic bomb. And that's why this whole idea makes me sick.
There won't be any danger around the plant. Everything will be carefully controlled.
That's not the point. I was at Hiroshima, Doc. Maybe 8 or 9 days after the bomb was dropped. I saw what was left. So they're going to make the atomic bomb here. While I'm selling my place and leaving town. I don't want any part of it.
I can understand how he feels. After that kind of an experience, naturally, he's afraid of the whole idea of the bomb.
Let us be honest. We're all afraid. We're all terrified, and so are people all over the world.
But the fact of the matter is the bomb is here. Now that it's been invented, we just can't stick our heads in the sand and pretend that it doesn't exist.
And say what you like about it. Having the bomb is pretty good insurance against an attack by an aggressor.
John, you've been very quiet. How do you feel about this?
Well, I was listening. I only heard the news about an hour ago, and I don't like to make up my mind in a hurry.
Have you made it up now?
Yes, I think I have. I agree with a lot you fellas have been talking about. But the bomb's been invented, and there's nothing we can do about that. The point is, do we want it here? Harry says the plant will bring money into the town. Well, that's fine, of course. We can all use a little more money. I know I can. Farrell says it'll give us new schools, and a hospital, and so on. But where will all this come from? From the atomic bomb. And the atomic bomb, no matter how thin you slice it, is simply a machine for killing people.
Yeah.
My folks came here about the same time yours did, Tim.
That's right.
Maybe today it isn't as big a town as they dreamed it would be. It probably isn't as rich a town. All we did was grow our crops and raise our cattle. But at least we never tried to make any money out of other people's unhappiness.
No.
Some of you are worrying that the town will change. I'm worrying about the people who live in this town. What sort of people we will be after we grow rich on the atomic bomb. With our schools and hospitals that we know one day will have to be paid for with other people's lives.
Yeah.
That's the change I'm worrying about. I don't think it's worth it.
No, I feel just fine. Really, I do.
No headaches? No dizzy spell? You must tell me the truth, you know.
If I do, you'll keep me in bed and won't let me go out and play with the pony. I'm all right. But my doll, she isn't feeling so well. She gets tired quicker than she used to.
I see. What else does your doll tell you?
Well, she's got a pain back here. And it won't go away, even when I rub it for her.
Well, I'll tell you what we'll do for her. You take her out in the morning to play with the pony and everything. But afternoons, I want you both to come back to bed. How's that?
Okay.
Now, both of you get some sleep.
Okay.
God bless you, darling.
Good night, Mommy.
Well, I can't tell you anything you don't know already. It's just following its predicted course.
Will there be much pain?
Not yet. Not for some months. But the end's inevitable. Unless...
Unless what?
I suppose they talked to you about the possibilities of an operation?
They said the chance of success would be 1 in 1,000. We thought it over very carefully. It was a tough decision to make. With a gamble like that, what right did we have to cut off what little chance she has left?
Someday the chances will be better. Someday we'll have learned enough.
It'll be too late for her. Things like this in the world, and they have to invent the atomic bomb. I suppose that's why I sounded off so yesterday. Maybe I shouldn't have.
Oh, I'm glad you did. I intended coming over here tonight even if you hadn't called me about Vivian. You got me thinking. It was good for me. You know, up to now, I kept thinking that everything science did was good. My training, I suppose. Now I'm not so sure. Other fellows are thinking, too. You know, John, I think if you were to take a vote right now, the town would be against having the plant come here at all.
Are you certain?
I talked to a lot of people today.
Then what are we going to do about it?
Do about it?
Well, sure. If you think a thing is wrong, then you've got to do something about it.
Well, what can we do about it?
I don't know. But that's what we're going to find out.
Well, now we've heard most everybody's point of view, and it seems to me mostly against the bomb, so if somebody will just move a motion deploring it, we'll take a vote on it and go home.
What good would that do?
Well, ease our consciences a little, I guess, and make us feel better about the whole business.
Well, that's not the point of this meeting. The point is to keep the plant from coming here.
Well, that's a kind of a tough proposition, isn't it? You just can't argue with something like the Atomic Energy Commission.
Why not? The Atomic Energy Commission is part of the government. The government is elected to work for us. Seems to me it's our duty as citizens to speak out when they do something we disagree with.
You think that'd get you anywhere?